All right, what's up, guys? So this is gonna be my first video lesson on trading. I made a trade on Friday, and I wanted to go over on some of the ideas that went behind Friday's trade and how to trade these small penny stocks. All right, so let's get right into it. So on Friday, I traded GEVO. This is today's play. Um, Big momentum. It broke from $5 all the way to close to what, 18, almost $19. I didn't get in because of my day trade rule. I was out of my 3 day trade, so I really couldn't get in. And actually, I don't really like to. At least when I came to see this stock, it was up too much, and I didn't want to chase it. And then you start developing bad habits. I could have probably made money today, but 9 times out of 10, chasing doesn't lead to anything good, especially when you don't really have much to go on. When you have this huge jump, it's really hard to find support if these stocks do pull back. So again, big opportunity, and if you made money, congrats to you. But I just try to stay away from it. So today's not Friday's trade was actually GEVO, and I ended up buying right around in the morning. I actually bought. So it did, and the reason why I bought this stock is it's actually been really low. Let me see what we got. So on the daily pattern, it's pretty much all the way down. If you could get in right at the $1 mark, it was perfect. And what I'm really anticipating is this gap up right here to fill this eventually. So I'm keeping this on my watch list. So I bought it for the same reason. It's almost at the bottom, pretty much right around the $1 mark, and anywhere in between the low ones would have been a good entry. I got in around 115-ish, around there, and I bought it on Friday, and I kind of had a game plan set up for Friday. I was willing to risk right around 10 cents is what I was willing to risk. And so this is Friday right here. Pretty much it has support right around the $1, the 110 mark. And I felt pretty comfortable with that going into close. I really didn't want to sell. The ideal thing it would have been to sell, just because it's a penny stock and you don't really want to hold overnight. But the fact that it's just so low made me really confident that there was more potential to go up than to go down. Especially as a bounce play. So I held it on Friday. When it closed, it actually went up to like 113, 114 after hours, and it pretty much stayed there. So it made me confident going into Monday that we might get a small a push in the morning. The idea was to sell right around the 120s. I actually got to sell right around 124 on Monday, right after this big spike right here. I held it, and that's how I pretty much nailed 7-8 cents share. But it wasn't bad. I had it right around 900 shares. So it did, does pile up really quickly. I did go now with a too big of a size. Again, you got to have a game plan. The game plan was to pretty much scalp this trade, just because the momentum is not that big. You do get these nice little spikes, but they are manageable and a little bit more predictable. So again, I'm probably gonna play this stock again in the future. I didn't make it as perfect as possible. If I would have held on Monday, I probably could have sold up in maybe the 130s, 128. But that's okay. The whole point was to scalp on this particular trade. The whole point was to scalp it. And exactly what I did. Unlike this trade, unlike CBIO, which was this right here would have been a gamble for me just because I really don't like chasing stocks. It would have been a good short opportunity if you wanted to short it. Um, Anywhere around here, especially right around here, you got a double top. It would have been a good opportunity to short. Maybe if you could have gotten $1 or two, that would have been good enough and get out. And going into Wednesday's game plan, again, I'm gonna try to set myself up perfectly, not try to chase. Try to avoid um, these gambling trades. If you have an idea of where do you want to get in and when you want to get out, it makes your trading a lot easier. In the chat rooms, when I'm in the chat room, I see a lot of people saying, asking, when should I sell or at what price should I sell? And that could be a little bit, if you're asking those questions, maybe you shouldn't be trading and you should come up with a game plan. Like I said, for GEVO on Friday, the point was to make anything over 10 cents. But, like I said, 7, 8 cents, you're already winning. You're making a decent amount of money for that day, and your day trade won't go to waste. So, like I said, I wasn't expecting this to go to $2, or I wasn't going to hold it for too long. The idea was get around the low ones, sell as soon as you get a spike, and it's exactly what happened. I got out. I didn't want to wait too long because you want to get into the habit of taking your profits. Whatever it is whatever it is. You have to roll with it. I'd rather have 2 or 3 winning trades and 1 loss. Sometimes people get too greedy and your winning trade becomes a losing trade. So that will be all for today. I hope you guys, got something out of this. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I'm going to be making more videos as I'm trading. Let's see what tomorrow's market is, and we'll go from there. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.